awesome suit. George Lamosis Racing, Gates G-Force Belts, Estrada Precision Welding, Pro Eagle, and for Great American Short Course for putting on this awesome event.
Give it up to this young man right there, George Lamosis, everybody. One more time, Tyler Shade, Dominic Benitez, and George Lamosis on top of the box. Here we go, kicking off the 2022 season with the first race now on the box. Back up to you, Scott.
Thanks a lot, Dave, and once again, congratulations to our top 3 finishers in the Youth 1000. As we get ready now for our next race, which is the Accredited Labs Razor 170, 13 entries. Getting ready to come out. As you see some water being thrown down on the track at the last minute. We'll be having, like I say, the Razor 170s coming out in just a moment, followed by race number 3, which will be the Junior 2 karts. Full day of racing as we go throughout the day. The classes will be getting a little bit faster and a little bit faster as we go through the afternoon. Again, we're located in Victorville, California, right on the edge of town on the north side as you head towards Las Vegas. Right on the edge of the high desert. Again, this is race number 1 of the first weekend. Race 2 will be going back at it again tomorrow afternoon at 12 noon once again, with a full slate, full afternoon of racing. We've got all the media here, the photographers, the drone pilots, the track crew, support staff, registration. And the whole operation is being run by Poppy Perfect. Everyone thinks Lee runs this place, but we all know it's Poppy. And I think Lee would kind of have to agree with me on that one. They're outside the window from me right now and having a little bit of fun. Like again, we got 13 cars coming out in just a moment for the Accredited Labs Razor 170s, and Dave likes to call this the future of short course off-road racing. It's most certainly that. The littlest ones, and boy, they got some very cool looking wraps on their cars this year to start the season. Some of them have pretty cool looking little fire suits, very detailed. I mean, you swear to God, you'd be looking at NASCAR drivers and all the fancy stitching and the sponsors and all this kind of stuff, and really some neat looking first class fire suits to begin with. And here they come out onto the track. Here's our lineup. On the front row, let's go with inside pole, Brixton. We're alongside Aiden Aguilar. Row 2 inside, the 158, the Clan Shields, alongside Jake Hill in the 170. Row 3 inside, Ian Torfey, alongside Triton Lawrence in the 102 and 110. Row 4 inside, Samuel Gibbs in the 115, and Brianna Walton in the 190. Row 5 inside, Jackson Eberts in the 141, alongside the 191 Cassidy Walton. Row 6 inside, Landon Holtz, alongside Lariat Lawrence in the 153 and the 144. And rounding out the field of 13 is the 111 of Ian Corona. So we're going to get going. Let's see, green flag should be popping up this time by. Still giving them the, I call it the reconnaissance lap.
The reconnaissance lap, yeah. Where are those holes at? Where are they at?
Yeah, pretty much, you know.
Need a foxhole here. Well, luckily those production those youth 1000s didn't tear the track up any there. Imagine following with a bunch of Pro 2s, then you really got to do some reconnaissance since there's no grooming of the track later on.
You know, sometime back in the both Core and the Torque Series days, after the racing was done for the day, after the last race being Pro 4, we'd open up the gates from the fans to let them do a track walk. And holy smokes, talk about an eye-opening experience where all the ruts are on the turns and hunks of fiberglass and parts everywhere. And just seeing these kids just scatter like ants from an anthill, collect up all this stuff. And, oh boy, you know it. Here they come out of that final corner. Our 170s are underway.
And this is a class that it was very sparse in the beginning, but look at it now. Pretty strong, not bad for the first season race here. 13 cars out there. Is that Brixton Word out there, friend? The 114 looks like he's got a little challenge there from Aguilar, though. Declan Shields sitting in that third spot with Hill. We got Torfey, Lawrence, Gibbs, Walton, Eberts, Walton. We got Holtz, Lawrence, and Corona.
This is one of those kids classes that this is where they're learning how to carry the momentum, not so much the speed, but the momentum through the corners. It's not a drag race from turn 1 to turn 2, nail the brakes in turn 2, and then drag race to turn 3. You got to keep that momentum all the way through the turns and not scrub off too much speed. And this is one of those classes that they're learning that at.
I mean, what are we, 15 horsepower, 20 horsepower with a 170?
Yeah.
We're not talking a lot of power there, but you're absolutely right, carrying the momentum. The Junior 2, Junior 1s, they really teach that too. Junior 1s have less power, but, when you get into the UTVs, this gives you a whole other perspective. You got a taller car. You got to learn how that momentum will carry you differently too. And you got a little bit more weight behind you also.
Well, back when my stepson was running Junior 2s and mod karts, I used to say that this was the best teaching tool, disciplinary tool. If you don't pick up the dog poop in the backyard on Thursday and Friday, you ain't racing on Saturday.
The golden carrot, as we used to refer to those classes.
But then the little smarty pants, he goes, here's 5, so I don't have to do it.
I'll pay the kid next door.
So my disciplinary tool to get him to drive a Junior 2 and mod kart on the weekend didn't work so much.
Look at this battle we got going right now.
Hey, we got Beth Vale checking in. Go Jake Hill in the 170, yeah. Austin Bolson's checked in, as well as Don Holcher. Want to thank everybody for tuning in, no matter where you're watching us from. You know what? For the people that are tuned in, let us know where you're watching us from.
Absolutely.
Who you're cheering for. It's always cool to hear where people are from, or where the fans are from watching us back at home.
Boy, Don Holcher. There's a lot of Holchers.
Yeah.
It's so awesome. I love seeing that lineup out there.
I want to say there's 4 generations of Holchers racing now.
At least, yeah.
I think there's 4. Oh, we got a little side-by-side racing going, action up front. Possibly 3 wide going into that final corner. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, contact being made. Neither driver's lifting. A little bit of tire rubbing going on. And forcing the issue to the inside is the 158 of DeClan Shields. Man, he had second place coming down from right to left, but coming out of that final corner, he kind of rubbed his way back into the lead.
He had a nice position there, and he just used it and moved forward there. Sometimes you got to get that, that shoehorn out and squeeze your way through.
We have another fan checking in, Elizabeth. I'm not even going to try that. Bongiorno. She's watching for Oliver Hoover. Go, Ollie Who. I kind of think that...
Olive.
No. Go, Ollie Who.
Yeah, it's for Olive Hoover.
Well, I understand that, but it's like... my name is Scott. When I was little, don't call me Scotty Who. That's embarrassing.
Look at little Scotty Who. Yeah, look at this. Oh, it looks like a little bit of wiggle waggle there for Shields as Aguilar. And it looks like, look at Hill getting a good run.
Yeah, Jake Hill has the lead as they cross line. What do they look like going into turn 1?
Hill on the outside. He's got to get that inside, though. Aguilar trying to run up now, and looks like Shields still holding on, though.
Wow. Great 3-car battle for the lead.
So it's actually Declan Shield out front, Jake Hill in that second position, and Aguilar. Folks are looking at the screen there. It looks unfortunately that Shields got by him there, and he held that for the time around. Hill in the signature propellers machine. Good run. And I was talking earlier, a lot of these young drivers have been doing the iRacing short course with, and Jake Hill is one of the drivers that I've watched move up through the ranks and get better, just like he's doing on the track now. Like seeing these kids put the homework in.
How about this? We got Joe Driver checking in from Dawsonville, Georgia. I wonder if he's got a deal with the firehouse. If his favorite driver wins, he gets to ring the bell. Yeah. Beth Vale's checked in once again. Go, 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 Jake. Yeah.
Competition caution is out. Time to re-rack and restack the field here as we come around.
So as they cross the line, it's going to be Jake Hill with the lead, DeClan Shields in second, Aiden Aguilar in that third spot, as we had a tremendous 3-car battle for the lead for the last 2.5 laps.
Love seeing how a new sponsor came on board to sponsor this, Accredited Labs.
I can just see the mad scientists in labs stirring up the petri dish. How can we make our driver faster? How can we make our driver faster? I don't know what accredited labs does, but I'm just kidding.
So as it stands right now, Declan Shields out in front. You got Jake Hill, and it looks like right behind him, Eden Aguilar in that third position.
Got a really nice breeze going on here, cooling things down a little bit, going from our left to right.
And their left from right, our left from right, theirs right to left. If you're facing us.
Who'd be facing us?
The people on the track.
Oh, we got a couple of cars hooked up. They're at the back of the pack. ready to come out onto the track.
Well, I would say it's still an Adler. It's Lightning
Yeah.
Lake.
Yeah. I wonder what the story is with the Red Bull.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Heck, Bryce didn't even have that when he was a kid.
He didn't have it when he started racing as a teenager.
Yeah, buggies. They just started. He was too tall for trophy cars back then already.
I remember his very first race ever at the second Chula Vista track. He showed up in his single buggy, rolled it right away, rolled it hard. But here's our lineup real quick of 13 cars in the Junior 2 division. We've got on the pole, front row, Oliver Hoover in the 488. Mikey Childress is up front in the 484. In row 2 inside, Ashton Williams and Bryson Benitez in the 420 and 416. Row 3 inside, Travis Jones and Lake Adler in the 485 and 499. Kylie Collinsworth and Jaden Manchester round out row 4 in the 479 and 423. In row 5 inside, the 428 of Megan Starr alongside the 459 of Chris Collinsworth. In row 6 inside, the 422 of Talon Pike alongside of Haley Collinsworth, and rounding out the field of 13, all by himself in the back, the 495 of Jacob Hanger.
Just hanging around.
We got Guadalupe Alvarez watching from Victorville. Guadalupe,
Oh, come on.
get out here, man!
Nice, and we're green. The wind's blowing. It's nice down there. Not too hot. Beautiful California day, or you could be in Crandon in the snow.
Yeah, literally. I just got a video probably about 2 hours ago of a friend of mine right now this afternoon snowmobiling.
I was going to say, shoveling his driveway.
No, he's snowmobiling in the woods, yeah.
Well, I don't feel too bad for him then. Well, watch this. Here we go. See Hoover in second there. And it looks like, is that Childress up front? Hoover's third now. Trying to see who we're on board there. Couldn't see.
I think that's Childress in second.
Second, Childress.
I think.
Gonna run there. Is that
Little trucks have little numbers.
420 up front? That's out. Yeah, you're right.
Ashton Williams and Mikey Childress in second. Oliver Hoover third. Travis Jones fourth. And top 5 of Bryson Benitez.
Hey, we got second, third right.
Yeah.
We're shooting for 75%. Uh-oh.
Oh, one car up on its side at the exit of turn 1. Yellow flag is out. Will we go full course?
We'll see how quick our rollover crew is. Get over there, get this thing. Luckily, they're light and you can get them turned over real quick.
Yeah, almost one guy almost could roll over the whole thing. Hey, kid, you okay? Just get me over on my tire.
Just keep it going.
Meanwhile, Mom is somewhere up here in the grandstands, passed out. Oh, my little Johnny. Oh, already up on all fours. And fired up, and off they go. See, Mom? Everything's okay.
Looks like Williams, Childress, Hoover, top 3 as they go around. Followed by, looks like Travis Jones.
Yeah, same as last lap.
Bryson Benitez, Lake Adler. It's their top 6 with Collinsworth and Manchester. And then Haley Collinsworth, Chris Collinsworth.
So I'm kind of wondering if... Okay, why they slow in the back? Oh, pace vehicle.
Pace vehicle's coming out. The Pace UTV police gonna...
Okay,
up
so
there.
at the very last minute, they must have decided that they couldn't get the track cleared.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Quick
from our
enough.
angle, I cannot see that first turn here.
Yeah.
We're just looking at our monitors.
Poppy's completely in the way, blocking turn 1.
I thought it was Rick.
No, that's actually all 3 of them, Lee, Poppy, and Rick. So once again, this is the A.M. Ortega Junior 1 car coming up next. Right now we have the Junior 2s on the track. And Bryson Benitez is our Red Bull athlete out there in the course. I wonder if he's doing it in honor of Bryce. Bryce, you know, kind of thing. You think? You don't know? You don't care?
I'll go with it.
Man, if you're going to go to bumper, smack the car in front of you. Yeah. Boy, these things really fly down that backstretch in turn 2. My gosh. The top end speed. Oh, how about this on the outside? Adler. Did he complete the pass? Yes, he has.
Got by him.
Man, talk about a power move.
He's been killing it. I know he's got podiums in the works. He's been doing really good.
He's just moved up another spot on the inside.
Just keep rolling with it.
Yeah, Lake Adler. I have to say, he's the fastest car on the track right now, running into that 4th spot.
Well, that acorn didn't roll far from the tree. Fast like his daddy.
Wow. What?
And here they come through again, taking that outside line. Nobody liking the option there. Everybody following around there. Williams, Children, and Hoover. And look at this, Adler up into 4th place now with Jones and Benitez.
Competition yellow?
Re-rack, restack.
Man, I'm going to eyeball the heck out of Lake Adler right now, watch him on the top of the green flag, because the last 2 laps, he has been the most aggressive and the fastest car on the track, to see if he can keep this going. Tell you, top 8 trucks are all within 0.7 of a second of each other as far as lap times go.
Wow, that is really close.
Yeah, I want to call out an old friend that I know is watching right now, Rick Welch, world famous racer, going all the way back to the Mickey Thompson days. I know he's watching, so it's nice to know that you're out there eyeballing me, man.
Man, look at this. We got him nose to tail. Sweet. Get ready to restart.
Man, if you're going to be bumper to bumper, that's how you do it, boys. Green flag is out. We're underway for the second half. Going on that backstretch into turn 2. Here comes Lake Adler again to the outside. Battling for that 3rd spot. Can't quite pull it off. Looks like he'll duck back to the inside now at the exit of turn 3. Adler out there in that gray and red little truck. He goes to the inside. Looks like he's got the 3rd spot. Going for 2nd. He's got 3rd. Outside of 2nd right now with just a few laps remaining. A little bit of rubbing going on. Mikey Childress not going to hand it over just like that. How about this? Yeah!
Right up the outside. He must got a match set of tires. He's going the long way around. Hey, look at this. Hoover trying to hold on to Adler. Gets pushed a little wide. Oh, look at this. Look who's coming back. Benitez trying to make a run up with Jones.
Looks like lap traffic could play a little bit of a factor in this, as Adler lost 1 spot.
Yeah, look at this. He's going to let's see if he goes to the inside again. He's going to try and stick that nose in.
Yeah, he kind of pitched a little bit.
This is where he got a great run last time. Oh, he's got to make that commitment there. Decided last minute to go to the inside there. That's the battle we're going to keep an eye on as we're back on 4.
Oh, a little contact made between our 3rd and 4th place cars. Here comes Adler now to the inside. 3 wide going into turn 1. Man, let's see, third, fourth, and fifth are still glued together. Adler on the outside of turn 2, trying to make it work, falls back into fourth. Kind of regroups a bit, and then all of a sudden you can see him like get a charge going into the next corner.
Yeah, it's kind of like, okay, I'm just going to recollect myself.
Yeah, now he comes back to the inside, pulls up alongside once again for fourth.
And it might be 3 wide coming here real soon again. No, looks like they're going to split them up again.
There's the white flag coming out one more time around. For Ashton Williams, Mikey Julis in second, Oliver Hoover, Lake Adler, Travis Jones, and Bryson Benitez.
And if you notice, that battle between those 3 drivers has thrown them a little bit off that pace, allowing Hoover to get a little breathing room, feel a little bit more comfortable in that third position.
Yeah, Adler's got a long way to go to get into that final podium spot, but he's got Benitez right behind him.
And look at this, Childress trying to run down the man in front of him, the young man, Ashton Williams, in the 420 car.
Boy, Childress has come a long way in the last year and a half,
Oh,
huh?
absolutely.
Man.
2 years ago, he was fighting his way in the back. Now he is a front runner, force to be reckoned with for sure.
Coming out of that final corner, here comes the checkered flag, and it looks like Ashton Williams will take the win. Mikey Childress second, and third across the line, the 488 of Olive Hoover. Lake Adler will hang on for fourth. Bryson Benitez will run to the top 5. Travis Jones will be sixth. Jaden Manchester, 7th. Haley Collinsworth, Megan Starr, 8th and 9th. Chris Collinsworth, 10th. Kylie Collinsworth, 11th. And Talon Pike will round out the top 12.
Well, that definitely was not a race that disappointed whatsoever. good battles there. And it wasn't really so much for the podium position, but I'll tell you.
Yeah, that 4th, 5th, and 6th was awesome. The entire race, man. And not a lot of beating and banging. Very clean racing, a lot of passing back and forth. So whether it was the drivers, the spotters, or a combination of the two with their drivers, man, what a fun race to watch.
And race control.
Yeah, idle threat here and there, yeah.
All right.
So once again, Dave Arnold will be going trackside to talk to our top 3 finishers, and I can't help but think it's going to get more funner and funner. Well, California's tourism board is using that word, so why can't we?
Was that a California education?
Yeah. I think it's one of the Indian casinos. It's the funner place to be.
I think we need to give away the bad CD.
Our next race scheduled to come out will be the A.M. Ortega Junior 1 karts with 5 entries, followed by the 5th race of the afternoon, mini stock, for race number 5. Pretty cool fan reaction for all the fans back at home watching this. A great fan reaction as our top 3 finishers hit the podium. Let's go down trackside to Dave Arnold.
Thanks, Scott. What an incredible race here, I gotta say. I'm gonna start off here with 3rd place, Olive Hoover. And Olive, first of all, $100 cane in.
Thank you so much.
You have to get you guys to get out of the desert and come on down to Mountain High. That is a complimentary 8-hour pass for the 22-23 when it cools off. So I know you guys want to cool down. But let's talk about this race. It was a good one. Talk about the battles that you had.
Yeah, it was. I opened up on like the corn 2, and they got inside me, and it was like, oh great, I just have to hold it. And then a car almost got in, like, slide, and I had to hold that inside. I was like, oh my gosh.
Everybody was taking your line away from you, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I know you got some people to thank for getting up here, but it was a great battle.
Yeah, I want to thank Tyler, Chad, my mom and dad, my sisters, Penelope and Amelia for coming out. I want to thank my Paige for getting my suit, Sparko, and yeah.
Give it up for this young lady right there, Olive Hoover. Everybody, again, 3rd place.